This is one of the other fun times, is when you get to give them a bath. I don't know if they'll take a bath if I got the door open. A couple of things is, get this galvanized pan. It's a little more expensive, but one of these got hit by the lawnmower, and I just hammered it back into shape. And you can put a little bleach in there, but don't get stupid with it. I put a half a teaspoon in that. That's got to be like 1.5 gallons of water. So don't overdo it with the bleach. I've seen guys, they do. You're going to hurt them. You can't give them too much bleach. I don't even put bleach in their water anymore, really. I put vinegar in their drinking water. And to clean, I just use the bleach a little bit in their bath water. You can get all kinds of bath additives, but I just put the bleach in there. Hope that doesn't screw it up if I turn it sideways. These are my blondenettes, obviously. There's a baby in the doorway right in front, that red. I got a lot of babies this year. I think I got 6 babies. That one there, she just laced out that done. I don't know if that's the one from last year. Some of them are lacing out pretty nice. There's still some inside. I got a ton of them. I started with 3 birds, so I'm doing pretty good. It's been about, I'd say, 3 years. I think this one right in front of us is the male I started with. And I started with one of these dun hens, the dun splash hens, and one of the black and whites. I don't remember which one now. I got a pair from a guy. It happened to be 2 hens, so I ended up searching, and then I went to New Jersey and I got the male. They're expensive. I paid like $100 a piece for the 3 of them, because they're really hard to raise. Clearly they don't feed their own babies. These are the modern blondenettes, the shorter beaked ones with the bigger head. Although some of these, like the 2 facing me, the black ones, the head is too narrow. I just raise them for fun. So. It's 90 degrees today, so I figured I'd give them a bath. I got a couple of pens that don't have fly pens, but I'm planning on building new coops this year. I'm hoping. I'll show you the new design. This will be like my 8th coop design. I've made some new decisions on what is good and what isn't. And it's pretty much all about the cleaning and ventilation. Those are the 2 biggest things. The birds don't really care. That one's really nice, that dun, or khaki, I don't know what she is. Laced up nice. I bought that little frosted hen too, but she's been sick. She's been sick since I got her. She got a pretty good head shape. You can see the one next to her is my baby from this year. The head's too narrow. When you look straight on, it should be wide. Of course, she could fill out, you know. She's a little darker red than the rest of them. She's not really a dun. And that's one of my dun hens I raised. She doesn't have any lace, but she's a bigger body and a wider head. They're supposed to be really thick birds, heavy, and with the big head, wide and long head. But a lot of these birds take a while to mature, and these are one of them, so it's kind of hard. You got to keep them at least a year to see how they're gonna mature and how they're gonna look. If you get rid of them right away because you think they're gonna be lousy, because like that little one in the back, she's skinny, but she could fill out nice. You never know. She's got a bit of a hook beak too. I think they're supposed to have a pin crest, which she does, and they're supposed to have grouse leg. So like this one on the water, he's a little male. Some of them come out with just bare leg. So that would kind of disqualify him show-wise. And he's got a little crest. But that's it. They call that frosted, the one that's mostly white. Well, she's a hen, and I haven't gotten anything out of her in 3 years. I got 4 babies. I got a really nice laced one. It's laced right from the beginning, so he's going to be nice. He's a weird color, though. He's kind of brown, and I really like the black laced, but see this one on the water, I think with the clean legs, I think he's 2 years old, and see his lace is filling out on the upper portion of his wings and his chest and his head. He's getting more laced as he gets older, which is true for these birds. This is about half of them, I think. I think there's some more inside. Thing that's nice too is all these get hand fed, so well, I'm about a foot away from them, but they don't care. Most of them were hand fed, so that's a nice one there. I don't know what year he is. See, his head shape is better. It's wide from the front. He's got the grouse legs, the pin crest, and he's got his lacings coming in. I don't know if he's this year's. He could be early this year, or he's last year's, one or the other. I don't know if that looks like a hen to me. Just guessing. I didn't band them. I misbanded them. I misbanded a bunch of them, so I'm gonna keep them. So I don't care about banding them. But that one's gonna lace out nice once he gets maybe another year older. And he's still kind of small, so I don't know if he's gonna fill out more. But they're very deceiving. You pick them up and they're like a pound. They're super thick and wide across the chest. And that's one of mine.